My name's Siddhartha Chadda, and I work for Carmichael Lynch as a technical architect. Carmichael Lynch is a advertising agency based out of Minneapolis, Minnesota in the US, and we are the agency of record for Subaru of America. The campaign that we ran was called First Car Story, and it was related to the launch of the Subaru Impreza for 2012. The idea behind the campaign was to celebrate everyone's first car experience that they had, where it was either a junker or a hand-me-down. They were learning to drive in it and the kind of experiences that they may have had and the follies, and to try and bring those stories to life via a campaign in which one would type the stories and then we would attempt to animate it within 20 seconds or less. The campaign was run on a website in which we used Facebook Connect, and we would allow people to type in a story using 150 words or less, and they could take certain keywords and mark them as being important to the story, and then we would also auto-detect certain words that had pre-built animations that were assigned to that word. And then using a combination of all of those words, we would create a video that converted the story from text into a 30 to 40 second animation. To design this project, we worked with two major developers. One was based out of London and Belfast. They designed the front end of the campaign, which was done in Flash. The back end of this site required developers from Holland, and they helped us create the rendering engine. We also used a VMware partner named BitBrains, and they helped us create the high performance computing node, and that allowed us to use as much as 40 nodes at a time to simultaneously render stories. We use VMware technology for this project because it allows us to extend our budget in compute resources. We had high performance computing nodes that were up to about 40 of them were available at peak times, and then in non-peak times we would reduce those nodes down to the minimum that was necessary. The campaign was very successful. We had about 1.3 million visitors in the 2 months that we were driving media to it, and we never had the site crash. The other way in which the campaign was successful was we leveraged a couple of $1 million worth of technology using high performance computing nodes that scaled on a needs-be basis.